Welcome back, everybody. Today is April 30th, and it is the maiden voyage for the Seedhawk. Starting a little bit earlier than usual, seeding. Usually we're about the May 4th, May 5th range, but it's warm. All the runoff ran away, or it's soaked in. It's very surprising that the fields are this dry. It must have been pretty dry in the fall. So we're starting pretty early. We've never seeded wheat this early. Usually peas, no peas this year, but peas will do, last days of April. But we're seeding wheat, and if we can start early with this drill, kind of get it figured out, and take our time until we really need to push hard, then we will. Yesterday was kind of our soft start. Well, today is a soft start too. 1.95 acres seeded yesterday. What is going on? We filled, played around with that conveyor and our fertilizer screen. We're on about the 4th or 5th edition of our fertilizer screen. So trying to get that going, calibrated. We were seeding on D for deadly, but the deadly depth was too shallow. It was supposed to be 3/4 of an inch, but it wasn't quite deep enough. So then we had to adjust every shank on the whole drill to E for excellent, which is about 1 inch. So going from that Borgo QDA where you just hit a lever and adjust some shims, and it takes about 2 minutes, to adjusting every shank. Kind of sucked, but it's supposed to be pretty accurate, these Seedhawks, so this is awesome. Best time of the year. Best time of the year. Blockage isn't chirping at me. My meters are on, my wheat's on, my urea's on, my FOSS is on. Just doing the headland pass. All the manifolds are in the ground. On my going 4.8 miles an hour. 1,450 RPM. Just living. 2 headland passes done. Let's stop and check the runs. Not check the runs, check the depth. Make sure the wheat is coming out. All the hoses are pink, so I'm thinking they are. See, it's a different furrow than we're used to with the double shank. So we're gonna have the wheat right here. There it is, right there. So we're trying to go for 3/4 of an inch. It's 3/4, 1 inch. And then the fertilizer is going to be a little bit deeper and to the side here. Somewhere. There it is. So the fertilizer is a lot closer than the Borgo with the mid-row banders. So we're going, I have just wheat in my seed run. So the FOSS and urea is with the fertilizer and the fertilizer shank. I'm gonna try a bunch of different things. I know that's the big debate, put the FOSS with the seed or not. So right now it's not with the seed. So the FOSS and urea down the fertilizer knife. So the little bit of separation there. Fertilizer is a little bit deeper and a little bit to the side. So we're gonna try a bunch of different things, not just do it all the same, different depths, different rates. Some with the seed, some without, see what works, see what doesn't. And yeah, just try to figure out this drill slowly. So if anyone watching has tips or tricks on this Seedhawk, please comment them down below. I'll read them all, try to implement what I can. That high float option's nice. Pushing some, there goes 3. Old fence line here full of rocks and a bunch of treasures. So seeded through it last year with the Borgo, kind of just pile drived right through it. The potatoes rig, but the Seedhawk's a little more delicate. So there's a quick dump feature. It's going to back off your packing pressure. It's good for old fence lines full of rocks, and if you're going to get stuck. So we can press that. Did not work. Okay, it did not work because my switch box has control, so I got her figured now. I got her figured. Switch box has control. That's how I am putting the drill up and down. I'm not on sectional control yet. Just the first feel. I'm not. I gotta ease into it. No boundary, just old school it. Okay, let's try this again. Quick dump through the rock pile fence line. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting the hang of it. A little soft there yet. Some water laying around, but dried up fairly quickly. I'm on my auto steer line. I'm sweating. Do my headland and around some sloughs and stuff. So I got 3 products: Hughes wheat, urea, and MST Foss. My tanks are on. It's hard to see with these iPads because of the case and the glare, but tanks are on, fans are on, we're seated. I didn't start right full, so I got 70 acres left in the one that's going to run out first in their urea. So we'll do, we'll seed about just under 100 acres, then we'll fill up again for the first tank. Each tank is on individual scales, so you can tell the weight remaining in there and the acres remaining. So that's nice. That's my rate, 118 pounds per acre of wheat. That's my map. Got no blockages. I'm gonna get out and check the depth here again because it's gonna be a little bit different going across the seed rows. Wheat, 3/4 of an inch. Fertilizer. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Decent moisture right now. In the next 3-4 days, supposed to get to 30 degrees. See, on a little area like this, you can just keep going. Lift your shanks, little sections up. Quick dump it, relieve pressure. Try not to get stuck. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. Oh, put the sections down. Fastest hands in the West. They're gonna call me pretty soon. My sectional is timed, but you know, first field, I'm just gonna switch box it for this field, and then I'll get more into it. Going to fill, 15 acres left in the tank. Weren't full to start, because we gotta fill here again regardless. We have to come in with the semi like on the opposite side, on the passenger side, just the way the bins and the products in the semi are orientated. So that's a bit different. The conveyor kind of had its way with us yesterday when we were filling, but we'll get it. Right there. That's the spot. Took the screens out of the tank lid because we're trying to screen it at the bottom. I need 7,000 pounds in bin 4. Got all the tank weights on here. So if I go to the canola tank, it says 15 pounds. I can tear it. See how much I weigh. Holy, too much lunch. 200. Hey. Almost full. Don't eat it right full. Won't run out of that first. Take this screen out. Just for the wheat, I don't need it. started my motors while I was in the cab to start the runs. Shouldn't need to, didn't say I had any blockages, but just to be extra safe for the first day. Treated wheat, urea, phos is hard to see. For any, I don't know, anything out of the ordinary, any bolts that broke, any shank tubes that are bent, or we got spare parts in our toolbox. We got hubs, we got boots, we got shanks, we got bolts, we got hoses, seed hoses, fertilizer hoses, hydraulic hoses, we got a spare hub. So we are prepared for whatever the Seedhawk throws at us. Rollers, we got rollers. All in there. We're full, almost an hour later. But we're getting better. Getting more efficient. Electronics and electric motors and sensors, but it's actually quite a simple system when you think about it. Wanted to see what the hype was about, so part of the reason why we switched over. A little bit different than the Borgo and what we're used to. It's nice without those mid-row banders. You can have see a lot more of these front shanks. Dual shanks, a little different. I know you can't turn very sharp, but I guess you couldn't with the mid-rows either. The shanks are just held on with U-bolts, and we got a few of those as spares if those snap off, but I think you'd have to turn pretty sharp to snap those off. But... oh, a couple raindrops already. Beer clouds. Uh-oh. Got just over 100 acres in. Little showers coming through. Well, I shut my fans off. Got no air guard on the fans. If you suck in this humidity, you can plug all your manifolds. So I don't want that, so the fans are off. If you got air guard and you like it, let me know. See what the radar is saying. Not saying anything. Well, it's exactly what I was asking for. A little shower. Sleep will be up in no time. The big rain is gone. Start up the fans. Let them dry out. Check the depth again for the 7th or 8th time. And it's pretty good. E for excellent. They're all at 3/4 inch. They're all the same. The yard's right there. But I'm not starting on a main road, especially with the new drill, first field. Don't want anyone to see my skips and misses and mess ups. So I'm down the back road. And now something's going on with the track. Sudden stop or what's going on? 10 minutes ago I heard like a clunk and then it blew a cloud of black smoke, and then I just thought, okay, maybe hope it doesn't do that again. And I made one more pass and what the heck? So I gotta look up this. Oh yeah, I think this happened last year. The tractor, I think it's throwing that def code that it was last year.
Yeah, the only way I could get it to stop was to shut it off.
Just shut it down.
I think you can press acknowledge.
Like I can clear it?
Yeah, like on the bottom to the right of the steering wheel there, I think.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot how to do that. I'll try that before I shut down. Like it was like revving right out, and then it kind of made a clunk, and then it blew a big cloud of black smoke, and I thought, what the heck? And then it made one more pass, and then, now these codes are beeping at me. Well, it stopped. So the drill's doing good. Tractor is in limp mode. And a lot of codes popping up. Full line's gonna come out and look at it. Knock sensor, def after treatment stuff. So I'm in limp mode, trying to get to the corner. But other than that, you know, pretty productive day actually. So I got 3 mile an hour, 1,050 RPM. So hopefully this isn't that serious, but say something was serious and you had to switch tractors and we pulled the Seedhawk with the Delta track. Just unhook the hydraulic hoses and the Ethernet cable and slam it in here, move the iPads, and you can seed with the Delta track. Pretty easy. If you had to switch, would the board go too much to switch over? It'd be half a day at least of switching over cords and cables and stuff, so that wasn't really an option for that. But for the Seedhawk, it is a possibility. Well, full line's here already, and they're trying to figure out the tractor, clear the codes, get it out of limp mode, so we can keep on drilling. I think he's getting close. Change the sensor, doing some final tests, putting the shield back on, shields, multiple shields. Okay, we're back in action. Just gotta clean up where I left off here. Clean up this half pass. Yeah, def sensor, probably into D-rate and a bunch of stuff, so hopefully that's all it was.
Right circle, backdoor try, and a chance for Carlson. A rebound try, a wraparound, they score! Tom Wilson on the third effort puts it home!
Now what, a hydraulic issue? What the heck? Lift those sections up. Keep on going. Back down. Fastest hands in the West. Well, let's try out the sectional here. Down, up, lifting on its own. Don't need to switch box it. Let's go around this curve. Shank should be dropping. Oh yeah, dropping. And we're gonna drop. Nice. Don't want to peak too early on the first day. 172 acres seeded today, so that's pretty good. Little breakdown this afternoon and got that fixed. Would have liked to got reloaded tonight, but that didn't happen, so I'll have to do that in the morning. And then that'll be enough to finish this quarter. And then we'll be off to the races, so start shutting down. Thanks for watching, everybody.